So this is Vaishali Siddhappa. Welcome to Complementary Economics, my channel. Today is one of the interesting, at the same time practical oriented question what we have for a PU government, Karnataka PU board. The question is demonetization. Very much landmarking change what we have got. So let me tell you what is demonetization. The demonetization we got in the year of 2016 in the month of November. So our Prime Minister, the present Prime Minister now, the Narendra Modi, he came with one of the changes in the monetary policy, that is demonetization. Demonetization means changing few of the currency notes. You are changing all maximum currencies what we have in our economy. So we are living in India. In our country, we are going with some of the very bad features. The first one is corruption. So when we talk about corruption, so it is too much in a government sector, a private sector, everywhere. The corruption is deeply rooted. To eliminate the corruption and black money. What does a black money means? Black money is a concept that means the people, if they are not paying any kind of a taxes for that, which is not legal, the government is not aware of that currency, that money, then it will be called as black money. The black money, the ratio was increasing. The third one is terrorism. The terrorism in the border areas, the people, they were using the fake currencies. They were using the fake currencies. After using that fake currencies, they used to buy a lot of equipments, war equipments, guns, these all. They easily used to migrate one place to another place within the country with the use of that fake currencies. So for that reason, to avoid terrorism, at the same time the circulation of the fake currency, to come out of these all issues, these are the main stream issues which we are talking right now, but some other issues also there. The mainstream issues are these: corruption, black money, terrorism and circulation of fake currency. To come out of this, so one particular time Modi announced, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi sir, he announced, he came with demonetization, changing few of the couple of our currency notes. Which are the currency notes in the initially it got changed? First of all, 500 and the 1000 notes, legally right now it is not the legal tender which we used to use in the time of 2016 November. Before that, the currencies which we use, 500 rupees and the 1000 rupees, now it is no longer a legal tender. That means in a legal way, anywhere we cannot use it. And the next one, the new currencies got introduced. The new different one, 500 rupees. At the same time, for the first time, we got introduced 2000 rupees, eliminating 1000 rupees. So now, public were advised to deposit their old currencies. Whatever the old currencies they have to give it back. They have to deposit in the bank without any declaration. No need of any declaring anybody that I am changing this much and all. No need to explain anybody. So just going to bank and they can change their currencies. So that was, the date was announced 31st December 2016 without any declaration. So they can change it. So now without a declaration, 31st March 2017 was the date. Without a declaration, they have to submit. So now, so much of crunch we have started seeing. See, they have done demonetization, but our country's population is 121 crore according to 2011 census. The demonetization, it happened in 2016. So definitely in 6 years, the population definitely, most probably that time it is 125 to 130 crores, ranging between this. The population really got increased to reaching these all people. It is really a big task. In this situation, what government came with this, after seeing that people are really rushing in front of ATMs, they are standing in for very long duration from morning to evening. So by seeing these all crunch, what they came with, so each and every person per day, they can change only 4000 rupees. They came with appreciation also, at the same time criticism also. So let me go with a criticism first, so then we'll appreciate the demonetization, because personally I feel demonetization should be appreciated. So first of all, criticism. What exactly the criticism what we got? Longer queues. So the people started standing in a longer queues, so morning to evening, to change 4,000 rupees, yeah, 1,000 rupees, front of ATMs, everywhere they were standing. So for this, I have one point. When people stand front of the film theater for the tickets, they will not mind. If they stand in front of the bars, they will not mind this. I have seen, so right now it is a corona time situation where I am teaching this topic. I have seen when all of a sudden after lockdown time period, the bars got open, the people are standing in queue like hell. At the same time, like a long queues. So that time the people are not minding to purchase liquor by standing in a queue for a very long time. But something is really good thing is happening for a country, but they are not ready to accept this, and they are not ready to spend their day for only the currency exchange for the economic development. That's the actual situation. So I'm defending it, but still. The second one, shortage of currency. See, at the time, simultaneously changing all 1,000 currencies and 500 currencies, it is not possible. So because of that, we started seeing that the crunch happened, the liquidity problem started. Everywhere people are suffering without the money. ATM machines are closed, it is not working. The currencies are very much new. So the ATM machine should be changed. For that, the technology, you see, 1,000 rupees currency and 2,000 rupees currencies is different. So definitely the machine should be changed. It should be updated again for the 2,000 currency. Because of that, so many ATMs were closed and so many banks were so busy. So in this way, what we are seeing that shortage of currencies. But definitely whenever new things will be introduced, simultaneously supplying everybody, it is quite impossible. The third one, adverse impact on economic activity. As I told before, any kind of economic system if you're going to change with, so definitely for a small time while, a very while, you're going to face some kind of problems in economic activities. It's going to stop. So definitely this is what happened. Without money, investment, buying, consumption, demand, investment, everything will be stopped, because we are not getting money from ATMs, from banks so easily, because currency got changed. So because of this, so definitely adverse impact on economic activity. So these are the criticism which I tried defending. So because I really appreciate the demonetization, what really got happened, being economist, so definitely it is a best thing what happened in a country. The positive impact. What is the positive impact what we have seen? First one, improved taxing. The people now, they are really scared. So now everybody is trying to pay tax. Because of that, umbrella of taxation, it got increased, and right now everybody will come under the umbrella of taxation. So definitely our taxing is going to increase. Because of this, our government revenue is also going to increase. Yes. The next one, channelizing into the formal financial system. See, everybody is going with the informal way, corrupted way. They are operating with the black money. Right now, nobody can deal much with the black money. Everything came into a formal economic system. Everybody have to change the currency. For an example now, I have the older 1,000 currency, which is a black money for an example. So I am not changing with the bank and the government. So I am not telling them that I have this much of currency of 1,000 rupees. So I want to save it for the future. So in the future I cannot use it, because that's no more legal tender now. So definitely, if I want to use it in the future, I have to go and I have to meet in a bank, and I have to tell the government that from where I have got it. So the black money concept now, it is totally out of it. So definitely it's a formal finance system got established. Banks got more resources now. The people, they were storing at home, they were collecting in where other places they'll get. They used to store their money. Right now, the bank is the best place to save your money. So definitely got increased. Because of that, when money supply got increased in the banking sector, so definitely the interest rates got decreased, the lower interest rate. Now, no tax evasion. The people are really scared because everybody's eyeing on everybody. They're spying on everybody now. So definitely, if you get caught to the government or anybody's eye, so definitely it's socially will be condemned. So because of that, everybody will try to pay the tax. So tax evasion, which is a very big concept, very big problem in a country, that will be reduced. Cash economy into formal payment system. So now everyone, wherever we go, we used to change cash to buy any of the goods and services. Now it got changed into electronic payment technologies. So let me tell you, Modi sir, before introducing the demonetization, he always wanted digitalization. So in digitalization, he said to come out of corruption, to come out of black money, so easy circulation of money, what you have to do is, you have to always adopt electronic payment. So through this, we can see that everybody started using electronic payment now. So now the money transaction is pretty much transparent. If we continue the same way in the future, so definitely what are the problems we are seeing here, that will be reduced, and we can see economies growing well better with a good technology. So this way, so the demonetization impact, I say, with a few criticism also, I'll try justifying it. So I'll say that definitely demonetization worked in a very positive and a better direction of country's development. So I'll continue practical oriented class with the budget set in the next continued class. So thank you so much.